In my world, the Americas, it's Brazil and also Mexico. And Mexico is actually, in my view, sort of a mature market at this point. But let me talk a little bit about Brazil. Brazil is clearly an emerging market from a logistics perspective because at this point, the ratio of modern space in Brazil per capita is about a tenth what it is in the United States. So they essentially don't have modern distribution space. So there's where we do business in Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, there's 40 to 45 million people in those two cities alone, and maybe 75 million square feet of existing stock, and there probably ought to be over 1 billion. So that's really exciting because we're actually building the distribution network in Brazil as we speak. So it's in the very early, parts of development. I think the trend that everybody's talking about right now in distribution is e-commerce and the effects that e-commerce will have on our business. So again, that's something that's at the very early stages. But the types of buildings that these customers need are very different than what we have. Much higher clear heights, a lot more car parking, a lot more trailer storage. So, that trend in demand is really demanding a new type of distribution centers. We've got to build these centers. In many cases, they can't use existing space. So that's very exciting. And because we're in the development business, we have a very large land bank. We've got a real good opportunity to capitalize on that. For opportunities, well, in 2014, I would predict the following. One, in the United States, we are going to see a pickup in construction, but we're still going to be at relatively low levels as compared to stock. And I think that another way to think about this is we'll be just barely replacing obsolete stock with the amount of construction. So we're going to see an increase, but it's going to be still at low levels. I think you're going to continue to see solid demand, even if our economy is fairly flat like it is right now. So you're going to have a very good environment for rent growth. So we think you're going to see rent growth in the United States. I've been pretty vocal about that. We'll see if I'm right. I sure think I will be right.